Hey, you're upside down. Hello.
Hi, Jack. Oh,
Hi.
hold on. We're sideways. There we go. How's that?
Hey, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Hey, how's it?
It's good. Good to see you.
You too. And by the way, that's a recent picture of me. I just took it today. I don't have
Oh,
a camera on my desktop, as I'm sure Lexi told you. So, anyways, all good. All good.
all good.
So tell me what's been going on these days?
Well, gosh, it's been a crazy year, right?
Wait.
um, so it's been I've been keeping busy doing a lot of creative projects between doing like, writing and editing and everything from home. And then filming with a COVID supervisor, COVID compliance officer on set with like safety guidelines being followed. So here and there, I've done, a little bit of filming like that, as well as like doing projects where I just film myself from home and things of that nature. So, and then I also joined a alternative diverse modeling group called the Misfit Dolls this past year in 2020. And so I've been doing photo shoots and stuff like that with, following all the safety guidelines and everything. And so that's been cool as well.
Oh,
So that's kind
fantastic.
of,
Fantastic.
yeah. So,
So, there's a new movie that's out now. You guys did about COVID-19. What's it called?
oh, masked monologues. Yes. Is that the one you're talking about? Masked
Uh,
monologues?
yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Tell me more about
yes.
that.
So back in last spring, Alexi had posted a link to a free like acting class online on Zoom,
Mhm.
actually with Karen Paul, and Karen is like one of the executive producers and creators of the MJ show, the marijuana show, which is like kind of like a Shark Tank for the weed industry
Mhm.
type of show. So Karen also is a teacher, and so she offered this class, which was really awesome and very generous of her. And so I had joined the class. As well as some of other of Alexi's talent at AKA Talent Management. And so there were five of us who, after the class, well, sorry, I should go back. During the class, not only was it an acting class, but we were also, we wrote our own monologues about our experience at that time during, dealing with the pandemic and what that was like for each of us. And so we all wrote our own personal monologues about those experiences. And so then we took those and with Alexi, had the idea to turn it into a film and put it out into film festivals. And so the five of us, the actors and who wrote our monologues, put that together, and so we have a nice little film that is, I will think very powerful and emotional. I'm really excited to be putting it out there. Actually, I think that we're supposed to be putting it out there soon online for people to view. So I'm looking forward to that because I think it'll be really touching for
Oh,
people.
oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. And it's quite necessary, during these troubled times for even to think of making a film like that. Because before that, you guys were doing Park Dead. Then the
Yeah.
pandemic came out, and it's like, wait a minute, we're in a pandemic here. Park Dead can wait for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. And it had to because, like, for several months, we didn't have the guidelines
Exactly.
for filming. And so, like, from the time that hit, I was just like, okay, I don't think it's a very good idea to be filming. And I know we had some people in the cast that were really wanting to like keep going and be able to get it done. And it was just like, you guys, like, I can't be filming right now because it's not safe. And until there's some kind of like guidelines in place, I don't want to be out there, doing something that could be responsible for like spreading the virus. And, I don't want people to be getting sick from it and all that. So we put it on hold, and that was hard, like really hard emotionally, to be like, oh my gosh, I've put so much time and effort and money and everything and everyone else's time into doing this film, and now we have like 25% of the film or so left that we had to film, and we had to just put it on hold for so long. So then the guidelines came out for being able to film with like a COVID compliance officer and everything like that. And I had gotten cast in another film that I did that it actually, we had our private premiere recently, and it actually won a bunch of awards in its first festival just last week, I think. That film's called Runaway. And so that once that happened, it was like, okay, so we have guidelines now. So I want to get Park Dead, back in gear again. And so we have now just 1 day left of filming for Park Dead. Of the remaining scenes we have left, I think we have about 5 scenes left to film, and I'm scheduling them all for 1 day, and then that's going to be wrapped. And now we're just working on editing for it and everything. So I'm really happy that we were able to push through and be able to still complete the film, because I know I heard a lot of projects just fell by the wayside because of the pandemic, and probably won't ever get picked up again.
Oh, exactly. So I mean, everybody's lives got put on hold. You as a director and a producer, and a writer, me as an interviewer and a promoter. So I mean, everybody's lives got put on hold due to this. This pandemic has put a hold on everything, and because it was a pandemic, we ended up people ended up doing things that they normally wouldn't do. Social distancing, you couldn't shake hands with nobody or nothing.
I know. No more shaking hands and all, so many different things. And, with wearing masks and everything, and trying to stay, being 6 feet apart from people and everything. It's been tough, and it's really sad. A lot of things that have happened throughout the pandemic. I hope that with, vaccinations happening now, hopefully by the time, enough of that happens, we can get back to some semblance of normalcy again. I don't know.
Oh, hopefully that will happen. I mean, let's keep our fingers crossed, right? Hopefully that will happen. But getting back to the COVID-19 movie you guys did there. Now, I know there's not too many details you can give out, and and that's part of not spoiling the surprise. But in it, is there going to be a lot of emotion in this movie? Are we going to see people maybe pass away? Not that you can say names or anything like that. Or is it more focused on the pandemic itself?
It is. So the film is basically, it's really focused on each of us 5 actors that are in it and our monologues. So it's done in a way. And then we have like, well, I don't want to give too much else away, but so you're not going to necessarily see anyone pass away, but we might talk about it or something like that.
Okay. Well, hey, that's cool.
So it will definitely be emotional in that way.
Awesome. Yeah. And Park Dead, do you have any idea, of course, with the pandemic? Of course you don't, but if you were to guess, do you have like, I guess, a guess of how long, when this movie will be released?
Well, and I haven't really like thought about that one too much recently. Been trying to wrap up like a bunch of different things I've been doing during the pandemic and whatnot. But like I said, just one more day of filming, and then it's just getting all the editing done. So I would hope that by the end of the year, that's going to give us plenty of time. Possibly a lot sooner than that. So
True, and hopefully too. But we got, as I said before, as I when I interviewed you a while back by phone, think of the great cast is going to be in this movie too. I mean, we got we got Jason Brooks is in it. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I know. We got some great people, so many awesome people in the film. I'm excited. That's why it was like when it had to go on hold, and just like even the thought of like, oh my gosh, what if we don't get this done? And it's like, I've got all these amazing people involved and everything that was put into it prior to that. And to just like, oh my gosh, even the possibility, there was just no way. I'm like, there is no way. I have to find a way to push forward and get this done.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Man, we have Raymond Power. He's in this movie, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Yep.
Right on.
Yep. He's got a great role in it.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. I was
Uh,
really excited to bring Raymond on.
oh,
Absolutely. Yeah.
who else we have? Are you in? I know you direct it, but are you in it? Do you make an appearance in it?
I make a very small appearance
Okay, right.
in the film. So I was mainly focused on this one, on the directing aspect for sure, directing and producing. It was a lot, and so I purposely did not put myself in a big role so that I could just focus on everything else. But in the sequel, you will probably then see me in a bigger role in the sequel.
Well, that'd be great. I'm trying to think of who else is in this movie too. That's Ray Power. We just mentioned him.
Yeah.
Jordan, isn't he? Isn't Jordan in this one too?
Jordan Henderson.
Yeah.
We have Jordan Henderson. Oh my gosh, there's like 80 some people. I
Okay,
think,
we're not gonna get through them today, but
I know Carl Covington,
okay,
Jessica Noel Thompson. That's just a couple more people. I mean, I could name off like a billion.
Oh, I
so
know
many.
you could. Oh, I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. But I mean, with the 80 some people in this movie, we'd probably forget. Oh, wait a minute. Did we forget to mention one person here? You know what I mean?
Right. No. So but we got some great people, fun characters.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm really excited to get it out there. Right now working on a trailer for it. So
Oh wow.
trailer to be released very soon
Well,
for Park Dead.
oh, definitely. And when that trailer finally comes out, it will definitely be promoted. That's for sure.
Absolutely. We do want to, before we release the trailer, I have the one last day of filming, and I know that I'm going to want to use at least a shot or two from that day of filming in the trailer. So it won't be released until after we do the final day of filming.
Right on. Awesome.
That should be very, very soon.
Oh, exactly. And once it comes out, I will get in contact with you and say, do we have a green light to promote this? Because, well, it's your film. I mean, you are the director. So
right.
even as an interview and promoter, things have to be done in a professional way. I can't just promote it just because I see it on Facebook. It's like I have to ask the director or the writer or whoever owns it, because in the interviewing world, just like the directing world, you can't take something and classify it as yours. You have to ask permission.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's like, so I'll basically get in contact with you and say, Angie, do we have a green light here? And you'll say yes or no. You could say, Jack, I want you to hold off until a few weeks before we promote this, because because you never know, right?
Right. You never know. Actually, and Alexi, of course, she is in charge of, like, she's like the marketing and promotions, the head of that department. And so, I always talk to Alexi about anything to do with like the promotions and whatnot.
Absolutely.
So she'll be able to give insight on all of that. But like, once that trailer is out there, absolutely, I encourage everyone to be sharing it everywhere they can. Once she shares it, game on.
Oh, exactly. And then one of the reasons why she gets all of us to give a thumbs up, because the more people who give a thumbs up or reactions to what she's doing, the bigger the larger the audience gets on Facebook.
Right. The more people that they see supporting it, the more people want to support, sort of a thing. So
before Park Dead, were you directing anything else besides that, or was Park Dead your first major?
Nope. I've been directing and producing since I think 2016.
2016. Okay.
Yeah. I've done a ton of short films. And then I've done some web series. Park Dead was just my first feature film.
Wow. Oh, absolutely. Okay.
But I did have like two, series that were like the first series, Althea, is 4 episodes that are like 30 to 40 minutes per episode. So I mean, it's a good chunk of film time. It's
right on,
it's all together like probably more than what a feature film is.
Oh, absolutely. And as you know, last week I did my first Zoom conversation with Tommy Chong. Everybody knows that blew up. I'll tell you, that just blew up.
I bet.
That's
That is so awesome, Jack. That's
thank you.
amazing.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
was.
remember watching the Cheech and Chong movies, years and years ago when I was a kid, probably when I was too young to be watching them, but
Well,
whatever. I
exactly.
loved them.
Well, yeah, I mean, not to say, not to get in a big subject about ages, but you and I are both almost around the same age. So, I mean, yeah, at that
Are
time,
we?
I wouldn't. At that time, I was in front of soap operas when I shouldn't have been in front of a soap opera. I was in front of a horror movie when I shouldn't have been in front of a horror movie. So,
Oh,
there you go.
oh gosh. I was watching horror movies when I was real young. That's
Yeah.
like, that's my favorite. I do love those horror
Oh
movies.
yeah, I like all movies, and I mean horror.
True.
I like horror, but I also like other movies too. I'm
Oh,
not
sure.
I'm not 100% focused on horror movies. I'm
Yeah.
focused on movies. Period. I like movies. I like
Right.
drama. I like
Oh yeah.
suspense. And
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I
me
mean,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, me too. I like them all. I like lots of different styles. Horror is just like the one that I gravitate towards for like, when I want to make a project. I'm always, pretty especially excited to do anything with horror.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I especially like that video you guys did on Facebook. You and Jason Brooks, Louie, and I think you're doing. You had some fun, filming Park Dead, and you actually waved everybody. I mean, I was one of the people you guys
Oh, oh,
waved.
oh,
That was
yeah.
nice. That was
One
nice.
of the yeah, when Jason did like a live video.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, most definitely, definitely. And that's actually the first time I actually ever heard. I heard Jason Brooks's voice first because I've interviewed him.
Oh,
Ed, I know his voice, but Lexi, I didn't never heard her voice until she did the live thing.
oh,
Lexi, and Lexi's is a pretty private person, as we all know. So I mean, she likes
yeah.
to, yeah. So she likes to.
She loves to be out there promoting things. She's really, really awesome at that. She
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
post as many pictures of herself.
Oh, no, 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 no. She keeps her life kind of private, and you have to,
Mm,
being on Facebook. I mean, there's a certain line I think that we should a safety line we should keep, and I believe that because I mean, if it wasn't for promoting my shows or anything like that, I wouldn't be on Facebook because I mean, who wants to know about my private life? Exactly. So that's where you got to be careful. So I mean,
yeah,
but this is great, promoting all the good movies and the excellent
definitely.
projects coming up, so that's necessary. But I mean, you just I mean, Facebook is very public, and you just got to watch out for that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But it's a really great tool for
Oh,
marketing and, connections with people.
oh, absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely, absolutely. Well, I
Yeah.
did say 30 minutes, but I mean, we almost
Oh,
we
I got
covered.
time.
All
I
right.
got time if you do. I mean, I can.
Right on, right on, right on, right on. My goodness. But yeah, just conversation about my interview with Tommy. Oh my God, great icon, nice
Yes.
person.
Oh my
He definitely
gosh, yeah.
wants to do another one. My
Nice.
goodness. Nice, really, really
That's
nice guy.
very, very exciting. Yeah, I was excited for you on that. I was like, nice one, Jack.
Oh yeah. It
Yeah,
was.
Tommy Chong.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it got 100 and some likes and reactions. Well, you
Nice.
can't
Very nice.
what's I was just saying this to mom the other day. You can't go on Facebook and just advertise you're going to be interviewing an icon like Tommy Chong and not expect a reaction. Come on,
Right?
it's not going to happen. It's going to
Absolutely.
happen.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Oh
that's a
yeah.
huge, it's a big, huge name.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. And the guy is old enough to be our grandfather, and I'll tell you, he still looks good for his age.
Yep, yep. No, and he's
83
just
years
such
old.
seems like such a nice, genuine guy too.
Oh yeah, very spiritual person. Real nice
Yeah.
person to talk to. And his the guy who arranged it. Uh, well, his manager is his son. His name is Paris. Now Paris is a boy, so
Mm-hmm.
usually a lot of I don't know. Most Paris that I know are girls, but I mean, I guess this Paris is a boy. So a man.
Yeah,
Oh
it's one
man.
of those names that it can, you never know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely, definitely. And actually, he was thinking when we're talking, he was telling me that he was thinking about him and Cheech are thinking about doing a role where Chong is actually playing the Pope of Dope for the world. And you think
Yeah, the Pope of Dope.
the world, yeah. And he's thinking that might be a great way to put a cap on his whole career. So,
oh wow, that's like the final big thing. Well, I mean, Cheech and Chong back together again. I'm here for it.
oh, I mean, oh yeah, they've done a lot of movies, and in 2010 they have a movie out called Cheech and Chong. Hey, watch this, and
Hey, watch this.
well, they do a skit of Up in Smoke where Chong gets in the car. You know he. and,
Yep.
But I'll tell you, it was they had it right down to a T. He had the voice, funny. Everything, and of course, nice. He was in that '70s show as well.
Yes, and I always watch that '70s show. That's a really fun show. So, yep, he's definitely done some awesome stuff. So pretty exciting that you got to interview him.
Oh, it was very, very exciting. And
now you got to get Cheech Marin on.
So funny you should mention. I'm already in contact with his manager. She wants me to contact her in May.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So there you go. And when that happens, it's going to be advertised. Right on.
Oh, yes. Awesome.
Let's see how many likes I get for that one.
Right? Then you can post the links to both the Cheech and the Chong videos alongside each other. Be like, here you go.
Well, 200. I think I got 200 and some, 200 and some views for the Cheech for Tommy Chong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that's.
I'm sure that'll keep rising. Oh
yeah. Well, ever since I think YouTube might be the key to getting more viewers, because I'll tell you.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say totally keep posting that link to that Tommy Chong interview too, because every time you post it, you get more people to watch it, and more people watch that, brings people to your channel.
Yeah. There you go. 1 second.
Yep. Oh, did I lose you?
Yeah. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you see me? Hear me?
I see you. You froze up for a second though.
Oh yeah, that happens with Zoom sometimes. It's weird. It didn't freeze on my end, but I couldn't tell because I only see your picture and not a video. So
exactly. So I mean, I see right there all the time then.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yep. Okay.
Sorry about that. I had to clear my throat.
No worries.
All good. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's all good.
Yeah.
But I mean,
yeah. Right now too. I'm working on a couple of short films that are going to be going out there to some festivals. The first festival will be going online on March 1st in the Leap Festival. So that's kind of a fun thing I've had going on lately. I forgot to mention it earlier, but
no problem.
Put that out there. That's currently those two are just being edited and scored and released in March.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
So a lot of good things are happening. What can I say?
Yep. Definitely still keeping busy, so that's good.
That's good. Well, Angie, I want to thank you for taking time to speak to me today. I really appreciate it. All the best for you, and please keep me in the loop.
Always, Jack. Thank you so much for having me on again. I love chatting with you, and hopefully I'll get to chat with you again soon.
Hey, big likewise. Take care of yourself. Okay, bye.
Bye to Jack.